Hello, teacher. My name is Mariana Rivas Caicedo, and with my group is composed by Edwin Ayala and Joan Puyo. We want to talk about gamification. Okay, so gamification is the use of game, mechanic, or element in not game, depend on the context, such as school, marketing, and work. With the goal of increasing motivation, engagement, and also improved outcome. Uh, Recently, gamification is popularity in a special educational corporate environment. Okay, so gamification began to be used in the early 21st century, although its principles go back to older techniques that use rewards to motivate behavior. Its modern origin is linked to the video game and industry in user experience design. Since around 2010, the concept gained traction as companies and educators started applying game like dynamic to influence the behaviors and enhance it.
Gamification means using elements from games like points, rewards, or challenges in places like school, work to make activities more fun and interesting, right? So we got some benefits when we use gamification. It helps people to feel more motivated and excited to learn or work. For example, gamification give quick feedback for know how we are doing. It helps people to work together and do friendly competition, and it helps us remember things better. But sometimes we have some risks or mistakes when we use the gamification. For example, sometimes we are not doing the activities, only the games, and sometimes we have some issues when we are going to use the activities or the games. Sometimes we use the activities only for the games and not for the learning. So it could be gamification important to motivate our students, but sometimes we need to be careful with the thing that we are going to explain and try to create more activities for learning and not only for the game. Okay, so thank you so much.
Okay, now in the context for gamification in the application, like practical applications, how we can develop this in a virtual way, even in a presential way. In education, such the use of Blackboard like Kahoot, Classcraft, or Duolingo help to make this learning more engagement or encourage the students to participate, even if it's not directly with a teacher. They are just turning around some with getting some games or some suggestions based on some applications who applies the interactivity or how you can develop better this experience. And business reward system for productive gamify employee. This helps a lot of on how we can develop this learning on how the math school works on kind of suggestions during the process. So that for this side. Now, as a conclusion, gamification is a powerful tool when this is used properly. It can transform dual tasks into innovating or interactive experiences on how we can share it with each other. However, it should be applied with clear objectives and balance to ensure that this learning is correctly managed and it's derived in the correct way. Avoiding any attempt outcomes are now overshadowed by game mechanics, which is not such as a traditional way. In this case, we just conclude that this gamification is one of the best ones if we talk about new experiences or new ways to engage and take those students in order to learn something else.